Hi, I'm here to do my 1 week update on my weight loss. Bad news is the scale I have is digital and it ran out of batteries, so I need to go get some batteries so it works. So, what I'm thinking is because I probably won't be able to get them till like Thursday, so what I'm thinking is I'll weigh myself on the next Monday. So, I'll have a weight loss for 2 weeks because I hate to weigh myself on Thursday and then that's like a week and a half in, and so then I might get discouraged if I don't lose much weight from Thursday till Monday. So I'm thinking that's the best thing for this week, and then I'll be able to weigh myself for week 3. So so I guess since I don't have my weight, I'll still go ahead and talk about some things that have happened this week. I have one big thing for me is when you're my size, it's really hard to exercise. You get tired really fast, your back will hurt, your feet will hurt, and it's just hard to push through those things. But I've been active every day this week. I've gone for walks. I've done the exercise bike. I've gone swimming. Now, granted, it hasn't been, a lot. Like one day I went on like a 15-minute walk, which is more than I usually do, and it doesn't seem like a lot, but when you are my size, it is a lot. So, just building up those every week, just building up the amount of time, of exercise and stuff is, I think, the most important thing. But I think being active every day is something that will help build up the stamina. So I feel accomplished in that. I do wish I could do more, but you can only do what your body can allow you to do without hurting it. So another thing I've really done this week is I've really looked at calories on things, and it's really made me realize what real portion sizes are, and just how many things have so many calories in them, and you're just like, how how do these things have so many calories in them? But they do. So I have definitely gone down on portion size. I definitely know I need to go down further on portion size. But I think at this point, any improvement is better than nothing. I try to stay within a certain calorie amount. Sometimes I went a little above, but there were days that I reached those calories, didn't go over those calories, so I thought that was definitely a good thing. Let's see. One thing that I really found that I like this week is sandwich thins. And it's good because if you make a sandwich with 2 slices of bread, it can be like 160 calories, where these are only 100 calories. And so it's like you're eating a sandwich, but it's less calories. So that is definitely a plus. And I got the multi-grain, I believe, and it was really good. I liked it. So I got some more of those, and really just like looking around the store at finding lower calorie things like cheese, for instance. I really looked around at the different ones to see what lower calories are for different brands, because calories here or calories there, you can really cut down. Just like I realized how many calories are in mayonnaise, and I can have mustard on a sandwich and it's 0 calories. Now, granted, I may miss that mayonnaise, and I've tried low fat mayonnaise, and I like it. So just really taking little steps, because I feel like little changes and small changes are going to be easier to keep long run. Or long term. So I'm just trying to make small changes here and there to help me succeed, And I ended up also buying a plate that was divided in three spots to help me kind of visualize how much is on my plate. So, the smallest portion is where I'll have my carbs. The next smallest up will be like my protein, my meat, and then the largest spot will be like for my veggies. So I believe that's really going to help, and it was only $1, so I mean, you can't, that's a really good deal. So let's see. One thing I really need to work on is getting more fruit in. I've realized, not that you're supposed to have a whole lot of fruit every day, but I know you're supposed to have a couple servings, and there were some days I didn't even have any fruit. So that's something that I definitely need to work on. And I think on the days I did have fruit, I only had one serving. So I need to work on getting maybe 2 servings of fruit a day to help me, just have something lower calorie. Of course, fruit still turns into carbs, but it's healthier carbs than, say, eating a candy bar or something. So, and then it's like natural sugars. It's not, like a piece of cake or something. So, let's see. Another thing I've had to work on is head hunger, definitely. I've tried to drink water or tea or something when I feel hungry to see if it's just I'm dehydrated or it's, my mind saying, oh, it's time for a snack, or if I really am hungry. So hold on one second. My dog wanted on the bed. This is my dog. Working on head hunger, and this week really hasn't been too bad with hungry. There's been a couple days where I've been hungry, but overall I feel like I've done pretty good. I really have tried not to eat, I haven't ate out. I haven't had any fast food or anything this week, which is good. I did have pizza one day at my friend's house. I only had 2 slices. I was still hungry when I came home, so I had a salad. So I thought I did really good because before that I could eat more than 2 slices. So, but one of the things I've realized is, you're going to go over to friends' houses all the time, but I think I'm going to always keep a frozen meal or something in my freezer, and when I know I'm going over to friends, bring it with me, because my friend is very supportive. She's my best friend, and she wants to help me and stuff, but sometimes, they're going to forget because their lifestyle is different and the things they eat are different. So I think bringing something just in case that happens is going to be definitely better than being stuck in that situation. Granted, I did really good in that situation because they were also going to have ice cream sundaes. Ice cream is one of my big trigger foods. So, and I didn't have it. So, like I say, I feel really good about how I handled the situation, but I think being more prepared is going to be better. So I'm going to work on that. Also, the big diet food, thing that you always hear people eat is rice cakes. And so I looked at them, and they were only 40 calories each. Granted, it's a carb, but it's something low cal. And I was like, well, I'll give it a try. And of course they have caramel flavor, but I was like, oh, that probably has more sugar. So I ended up getting the lightly salted ones. And I have to admit, I really don't like them. And I think there would be much better things out there, maybe sugar-free Jell-O or sugar-free popsicle, or just something better than to eat a carb and taste like cardboard and stuff like that. So that was kind of a fail, but hey, they were $1.50. I guess, not like not like I wasted that much money on them. So my big thing is carbs. Like, I love pasta, I love rice. So I really have to work on lowering the portion sizes, and it's kind of surprised me too when I've measured. Like one day I had chicken and rice with stir fry veggies. And I measured a cup of rice. Normally I would eat more than that. In the past I would have, but a cup, it was satisfying. So I'm realizing that, this is a diet, but I feel like I'm going to be able to do this, ongoing, because it's satisfying, and I'm really trying to. The way I've been thinking about it this week is I'm trying to eat to live and survive, not eat to cover up my emotions or feelings. So, I've decided every week that I'm going to give myself a goal for the next week. So, my goal for this coming week is I want to try to eat one less carb a day. And I know that may not sound like a really big goal, but my thing is I'm doing small changes to impact me in the future. Because as you do them over and over, they become lifestyle changes and behavioral changes, and they just come a way of life. So I thought at first about doing one less carb a meal, but I think that may be too much for me. So I'm just going to start out this week with one less carb a day. So maybe instead of having that extra piece of bread, or the extra 1/3 cup of pasta, maybe cutting that out, or maybe switching it for, say, some strawberries or something like that, like a healthier carb. So I think I'll change my goal to either cutting out one carb or replacing one carb with a fruit. So, I hope everybody's doing good. I'm sorry about the scale thing with my weight. But, stuff happens, and, life happens. So, next week I'll have my weight loss for 2 weeks. It kind of sucks in a way, because I really want to know what I've lost this week. I don't really feel like I've lost anything, to be honest. But I don't feel like I've gained anything either, which is a good thing. So, but we'll see, and I will see you next Monday.